Listen as you learn the stuff that I'm gonna teach you with pyramids for $1 million mitts. Why did I call this $1 million mitts? Because I'm gonna make you look like $1 million bucks, man. As long as you let me guide you, as long as you listen as you learn the stuff that I'm gonna teach you with pyramids. I'm gonna level up your mitt game 100%. I got a lot of things to say about mitt work because mitt work literally changed my life.
What's his full name? What's Coach Anthony's? Anthony's first name was Anthony's last name.
Anthony Rodriguez, Coach Anthony, in that corner of weight 4.
A lot of people don't know when I first came into this boxing game as a trainer, you know, mitts was really what people hired me for. Working with professional fighters that put me in world title corners right off the bat just because they liked the way I hold a pair of mitts. This is something that your clients are gonna love. This is something that your fighters are gonna love. Always a lane for somebody who knows how to hold mitts. The one thing that I could say is if you're gonna do something, you wanna do it the right way. I like to think that I'm a person who can teach you how to do this at the highest level, considering I've been to the highest level of boxing.
2 rounds, and you're a world champion, but you gotta work.
He is a defending world champion fighting tonight
With head trainer, Anthony Rodriguez.
Work with some of the best boxers in the world. Mitts is what literally put me in that position. You could be a great coach, you could be a great teacher, you could be a great personal trainer. But this is what's gonna capture their eyes. This is what's gonna make people look at you and make people say, hey man, that guy knows what he's doing. I wanna go ahead and work with that person. I'm gonna teach you, it doesn't matter if you have 0 experience or if you have a lot of experience, there's gonna be modules in this course that's gonna help level you up.
You gotta change.
Sean. Ooh. You see that?
Yo, what's going on, guys, man? So we got a major announcement, man. We got Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua, man. Damn. Jake Paul has accepted the fight. Well, actually, he wanted the fight. Well, Anthony Joshua, man, what's going on, guys? I hope everybody's doing good. I definitely want to hear your opinions on this particular fight because this one doesn't make any sense to me, man. Like, I don't know what the angle is. I don't know what the angle is for Jake Paul. I don't know exactly what he's trying to accomplish, but yeah, it's gonna be crazy, man. He's fighting Anthony Joshua. I'm gonna have Eddie come in here talk to me a little bit about this, man. But yo, what's going on, champ? How you doing? I'm good, bro. I'm chilling, man. Listen, just came in here to chop it up with you guys for a few minutes. As you guys already know, we got Mike on the head. The angle is money. Yo, the angle is money, right? But this is the thing. He can make money with so many other guys. He chose a really legit guy. I'm not quite sure, like if I'm Jake, I'm trying to figure it out. Like, I'm Jake Paul. The Gervonta Davis fell out. Now, we already know Gervonta Davis was dangerous. So, you know, Gervonta Davis is dangerous, a big puncher, but he's a very small guy. Now you go to the other extreme. The other thing that's crazy about it is you were sparring a bunch of featherweights and lightweights. I mean, me personally, I sent one of my fighters that I used to train, Raymond Ford, to go work with Jake Paul. So you were sparring guys like Raymond Ford, Shakur Stevenson, you know what I'm saying? You had Montana Love down there. You had a lot of guys down there, lighter guys. And now you're getting ready to fight a heavyweight, a real heavyweight. And I get it. Jake Paul is a big guy. He's like 220-something pounds, but he ain't 6'7". He ain't even that tall. He's probably like 6'1", 6'2". I don't know. I never stood next to him. But I'm just trying to figure it out, man. I'm confused. I need y'all to talk to me, man. What's good, Coach Anthony? Jake Paul will finally get knocked out. Yeah, we shall see, man. We shall see. I've been waiting for Jake to get in the ring with someone of this caliber. Yeah, so is a lot of people. Now, do y'all think that this is going to be a fixed fight? Or do you think that this is going to be legit, kind of like the Francis Ngannou fight? Like, what's your thoughts? He said if he wins, he deserves it. Shit, if he wins, he deserves a lot. He deserves a lot. He deserves respect from the boxing community. He deserves respect from the boxing community. He deserves a lot, man. I'm gonna bring somebody else in here, man. Come on in here, the one and only Fast Eddie Chambers. Yo, Eddie, let's see. Are we trying to? Hey, all right, yo, this ain't too bad of a setup right here. We're in the office. It's comfortable. We got the chairs. All right, so Eddie, you heard the announcement.
That's crazy.
Jake Paul is actually fighting. I mean, Matchroom promote. Everybody, what is the angle?
I don't know. I have no idea about this shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it's just crazy.
like if you're Jake Paul, like first of all, you're fighting a guy who's bigger than you, who's actually legit. Second of all, you were sparring little guys, getting ready for Gervonta Davis. Mm-hmm. Now you got to switch the whole mentality to go box a guy who's much bigger than you. So that's like a total. It's like you're fighting an orthodox fighter, and then last minute we switch to a southpaw.
Yeah,
you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
kind of like when you lost against Thomas Machuno, you was sparring freaking Jesse Hart and those type of guys. It was like
tall right-handers
and you were throwing tall right-handers for a short southpaw. That didn't really help in your situation. So what the hell is going on? Like, is this real or is this going to be a setup? Like, is somebody going to be? Is this going to be a scripted fight? Like, what's your thoughts, man?
I don't know. I really don't know the angle. It's really hard for me to even come up with something. Like, I think that Jake Paul even has a chance remotely, and it's not being disrespectful to what he's trying to do and what he's accomplished and what he's created for boxing. It's just we talking about a 6'6" former heavyweight champ of the world. Regardless of what you may think of him, I mean, he still was a former heavyweight champ of the world. He's a rangier guy than what he was expected to fight. It's just extremely like if I had to pick, like I mean, there's not many situations that I would pick the opposite of in this situation. It's like you go from fighting Tank, which I thought that he was kind of crazy for doing that, but I understood, the size difference and all of that. But to then fighting somebody completely on the other end of the spectrum as far as size, but as a heavyweight that has more skill than he's ever fought. I just don't think, and not only more skill, but more pedigree, more power, more everything than anybody's ever fought. It's just, man, this is kind of a cycle.
Listen, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you were gonna fight Anthony Joshua right now, we would be like, damn, this is gonna be a tough fight.
Hell yeah, it'd be a tough fight.
And you're Fast Eddie Chambers. So we're talking about Jake Paul.
I mean,
this is wild. Now, do you think? This is the only thing I could think of. And tell me if y'all agree in the chat. He was gonna make a lot of money to fight Gervonta Davis, and he still wanted to generate the same kind of money. Well, so maybe in his mind, maybe in his mind, he says the only way I'm gonna generate. I'm trying to stay in frame here, guys. My bad. The only way I'm going to generate this money is if I fight somebody who now has the chance, the opportunity to beat me. Because so many people want to see Jake Paul lose. Well, so now in his mind, maybe what if he says to himself, fuck it, I'll get knocked out for $150 million or whatever he's getting paid. I'm willing to get knocked out for that. I mean, he's like a daredevil. He's already, you know what I mean?
I mean, he's like put my head where my money is. I don't know what the hell you would say in that situation, but goddamn, it's a dangerous kind of fight. I mean, you seen what Joshua did to Ngannou. He's a real, like, I don't say a real fighter. I ain't trying to disrespect Jake Paul like that, but he's a former UFC
and he gave that. Let's be honest, he gave Tyson Fury a run for the money.
Yeah. So
I mean, so when he gave Tyson Fury that run, you had to respect Ngannou.
Yeah.
But crazy fight, y'all. Let me know what you guys are thinking in the chat. A lot of people are making the comments. I think that the pressure is on Joshua. Jake has done his thing, but it should be easy work for Joshua. Yeah, man. I think it should be. I think it is.
There's pressure on Joshua in a sense that he took this fight. But then again,
don't you think it was a pressure on him when he fought
It's always
when he fought Ngannou.
Yeah, it's pressure. Yeah.
I mean, when he fought Ngannou, to me, that was pressure, and
it was more pressure.
Because especially after the Tyson Fury fight,
exactly. Yeah, it felt like he had to. And then what's crazy about that? He got so much positive, reviews from.
And I actually want to ask you a question about that. Yo, hold on. Not to cut you off. I got a good question. Matter of fact, let me ask it now before I forget. I'm sorry to cut you off.
No.
You as a professional fighter with a reputation like yours, your reputation is up to par with like the Anthony Joshuas in the world.
Yeah.
How nervous would you be knowing in the back of the mind there's always a chance you could lose, and you may lose to a guy like Jake Paul? Does that like you at the professional level that you're at still deal with those nerves, or is the confidence of being a professional fighter so high that you're like,
that's a good question.
I know I could beat this guy, I ain't even tripping, or are you saying the same?
A little bit of both.
Like, what if I fucking lose?
Yeah, a little bit of both. I think the pressure of knowing that you have to be better. It's like, you get in there, you get your ass beat by a dude that hasn't been fighting but for a few years. Like, there's no way. You know what I mean? I don't care what he did. I don't care how much he's been training. It's a lot of pressure on the guy. So I agree with what the guy, what the question was. I mean, what that comment was saying, it's a lot of pressure on Joshua. In a sense, it is. But man, if I was 6'6", 260 pounds with a six pack and strong, and you know what I mean, still have boxing ability, I wouldn't give a fuck who they put me in the ring with. First of all, I'd be a Hall of Famer right now. I'm gonna let you know that shit right now. All things equal, if I had everything I had as a smaller guy, which I mean, obviously I'm not gonna have everything, but if I had that size, there's no way I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Shit, even give me 6'4", maybe even 6'3", I'd be the same thing. But when I look at Jake Paul in this situation, if I was getting in the ring with him, I definitely would feel the pressure, and it would drive me to be better. I would have to be better. I would have to be as good as I've ever been.
So with the amount of time, because we don't know what Anthony Joshua has been doing. Yeah. He could have been eating freaking cakes and chilling with his family and not even thinking about fighting, and then he gets the phone call that he can't turn down. Yeah. What do you do in this short amount of time? I mean, it shouldn't be much. Let's be honest. It shouldn't be much.
I tried that shit. It didn't work well.
I'm just saying, it shouldn't be much for him to do that to Jake Paul.
Yeah.
I would assume that he could just work out for 2 weeks and beat Jake Paul, in my opinion.
Well, it's just like
you never know.
It's just like Floyd said when he was fighting his brother. He's like, man, I've been gym training 3 times a week. You know what I mean? Lifting a little bit here, sparring a little bit here. He said, I ain't doing what I was doing if I was getting ready for a world champion. I'm just getting ready for a guy who's a YouTuber. And essentially, I look at guys like Anthony Joshua and think he wouldn't be that much different. Maybe he's getting serious. Maybe this is an opportunity of a lifetime for him. But remember, he's making a whole hell of a lot of money for something that he really don't got to work that hard to be good at in this situation. Like I would think, he doesn't have to work that hard to be able to beat, and at least it should be that way. But we don't know. He may get in there, like you said, he might have been eating bonbons and cookies and donuts and shit, and he might have a little gut on him. Wouldn't that be crazy? See Anthony Joshua like that?
Joshua has to win in impressive fashion. If Paul takes him the distance or look good, he really wins. That's true. It's one of those fights, bro, where it's like, it's weird. But I really can't see Jake Paul doing anything in this fight to be successful. Like, this is, to me, an easy fight to predict. Except for the one caveat that we don't know if this is going to be somewhat staged.
No, they need to make this as an exhibition, because I would not want to see. I mean, I guess I would, but I wouldn't at the same time. Like, this is going to be a massacre. It really could be. Because I'm just thinking about Joshua. We was just watching him fight Andy Ruiz, and he ended up getting stopped by Andy Ruiz in the fight we watched. But I'm just looking at him putting punches together against a dude who's a trained fighter that's been training. I'm not saying Jake hasn't been training, but I mean, Andy Ruiz had to work his way through how many situations and fight how many top guys. Fought a few world titles, had a few. I think I had a world title shot with God damn, what's my guy's name? Joe Parker, and then lost a close decision with him, and they had a few other fights, and it's just like, to get that opportunity with Joshua and then beat him, man. He like, it's so different. who he's facing now. And it's not even like he's fighting a guy like Andy Ruiz, who even then he was thought that he was going to beat Andy Ruiz or stop Andy Ruiz. He ended up losing. But you understand what I'm saying? It's just such a different level.
Is there anybody in the chat, and keep it 100, it's okay, we're not going to judge you, that thinks Jake Paul is going to win this fight? Is there anybody in the chat? Is somebody quiet right now saying to themselves, man, y'all don't know, man? Because I've seen a few people say that Anthony Joshua was on the downside of his career.
Even so. Even if so. I'm on the downside of my career.
Right.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Right.
And I'm not trying to be a jerk off about it, but at the end of the day, and I'm a smaller heavyweight, pause. I'm saying me and Jake Paul similar aside as far as height's concerned. When we talk about
and weight,
and well, he's what,
like 220.
Well, yeah, say and weight. So I mean, you know, would you favor a guy like myself? Now I know Jake Paul been doing this thing recently, and he's been in the ring a lot. But would you still favor or even think Jake Paul would have a chance? Would you think I would have a chance with a guy like Joshua? Probably not. So think about it.
No, I like how guys say Eddie Chambers could beat Jake Paul as if you ain't Eddie. Like as if you ain't him. Like even Eddie could beat Jake Paul. like if Eddie.
No, I mean I get it. I get what they saying. I don't feel disrespected. I get what they're saying. I get what they're saying. But at the end of the day, man, I don't care. I mean, people used to talk bad about me during my career when I was chipping these dudes up. So I don't even care.
You're used to it?
I'm used to it. There's a dude who was an actual former fighter that hit me up, or not hit me up, but he was like basically saying in social media that this dude didn't even deserve a shot. I'm like, yo, look at my history, bro. I fought like 5 top 10 guys to get.
Do you think the version?
Do
you think the version of you they put on Fight Night could beat Jake Paul?
Oh my God, you wouldn't even have a fucking chance in the dark.
Yeah, because this dude's talking from Twitch, bro. If you play Fight Night, right? So I play Fight Night. For those of y'all who don't know, I play Fight Night. Like I'm pretty competitive in this damn game. Every once in a while, we'll pick Eddie Chambers, bro. Eddie is like the worst fighter in the fucking division, bro. And the best up part is he's better than a lot of the guys in the division, but they gave him his stats were like so bad, except for the speed.
The speed is the only thing.
They gave him 100 speed. Everything else was like, bro, like I play my boy. My boy doesn't even know how to play the game. He picks Klitschko, bro. I play the game every day.
I shouldn't have said that.
Nah. But bro, I should be able to beat my boy when he picks Klitschko because my boy's trash. Like he's garbage. But
I guess I'm garbage.
When I got Eddie, I can't win with Eddie, bro. Like I'm like, bro,
they made my chin too weak. I could at least go 12,
bro.
Man,
like,
you know what I'm saying? My heart should at least be high. Come on, give me some heart.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm getting in there with these motherfuckers. Give me some credit.
Right. I interviewed Eddie before for EA. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay. I think I remember you, bro. I don't know. Oh, he must have worked for EA at the time. Okay. Maybe I don't remember you. Do you remember? He interviewed you for EA?
Probably. Yeah. I mean, I
can't
remember if it was because I remember. I don't know if it was at an event that we went to because that's what I was told I was going to be on, and I was like, but yeah, he might have been the guy I met with maybe. You know,
have you played Undisputed Thoughts? I think the game is pretty cool. I haven't been playing it, but that's only because I play Fight Night still. Even though Fight Night's a 15-year-old game, there's like a really small community of us. And everybody that plays still currently is like at a really high level. So I like playing those guys since I've been playing the game for so long. Every once in a while, I'll get on Undisputed and play, and it's like relearning a game. So I haven't put the effort in, but there's no doubt that those graphics are insane, bro. Like graphics are fire. I think the gameplay needs work, but I haven't played it since they updated it recently.
They updated a couple more things too, and put more fighters, and they got a lot of fighters. That's one
thing. Yeah, they got a lot of dope fighters. Their graphics are phenomenal. I actually went and I met Ash Khabib, I believe his name is, and I had an interview. We had a nice little talk, man. So, you know, when they come out with the next Undisputed eventually, you never know, man. You might see Eddie on there. You might see us on there. Who knows? You know what I mean? But definitely a dope game. Yeah. I think it needs tweaking, but like anything, you got to give a chance to get better. You know what I mean? It's a new game and they're learning. So far, so good. Won't lie, it's a bit of a trip to be in a chat and having a conversation with Fast Eddie Chambers, whose character I box with in Fight Night. Yeah, bro. Like I truly think that we're slept on, right, Eddie? Like we're a little bit slept on.
Look, I mean, what that a little bit? Not you, me.
No. I'm slept on too. I'm like a sleeper coach. Like I think that.
Oh,
I
I guess in some ways possibly, but there's a lot of validation that has come not too long ago. So it's like for a guy like me, even though I kind of was validated because I've actually been in there, I didn't win a title. You know, like current version.
You won a title.
I won titles,
a world title,
but I didn't win a world title. Currently, I beat world champions. They just didn't have the belt currently.
Ain't that crazy?
Yeah.
I think when you beat St. Peter, he just
lost it.
So you missed him by one fight.
By one fight. That was the next fight. And I ended up beating him. And there you go. And then that was and then the next fight I fought Alexander Dimitrenko, who was supposed to be the next one. That was supposed to be a real interesting matchup for Vladimir because I wasn't supposed to win that fight. But I went over there and beat him down. And then I got the fight.
Yeah, man, that's what I like. But this is what we try to tell people, man. This is what I like to tell people about the internet. That's what makes the internet so dope. That we could like I feel like we all in like a room right now. We just chopping it up because we are. You know what I mean? And that's what we trying to do with the internet. You know, is try to like utilize it in a way where we can all get to know each other, hang out. We just regular guys. Everybody in life is regular people, man. Like sometimes we look at people at thing, but you know, even me when I first met Eddie, man, I remember like I met you, Eddie, and I'm like, yo, I watched this dude fucking fight mad times, and then I'm like at a media event that he was having, and then I freaking got to meet him for the first time, and then next thing you know, man, look, we've been working with each other now for over a decade. You know, doing different things, different projects together and stuff like that. And now obviously the gym, but yeah, man, this is how it goes, man. I remember when I first met Hank Lundy. I remember I lived in Florida at the time, and at the time I was like actively sparring like with fighters and stuff. So I would see Hank fight, and I was like, "Yo, this boy is nice." Like this is when Hank was on the come up, ESPN, Friday Night Fights. And I remember telling my trainer, like, "Yo, look, dude, this dude do everything you be teaching, man. He be bending the waist and doing all types of slick moves." And then I go to a gym, and I come up here because my girl's family's from here. I come up here to go to a gym called 10th Round. I don't know if you remember 10th Round. It's in Philly, or PA.
Okay. And
I go there, and I'm sparring there, and Hank Lundy comes walking in. And I'm like, oh, shit, fucking Hank. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then me and Hank started kicking it, boom. And then next thing you know, I'm coaching Hank. And then next thing you know, we fighting guys like Terrence Crawford for the world title. So it's just how life works, man. Like, one day, maybe somebody in the chat might end up coming to this gym one day, like, yo, I remember being in the lot. Matter of fact, your camera guy, that's how he met us, right? Q. He used to watch our live streams, and then he ended up connecting with Eddie, and now he's blowing Eddie's YouTube channel up, his freaking his Instagram up. If you guys don't follow Eddie on YouTube, it's Fight Like a Pro.
Yeah.
And his Instagram is going crazy. I mean,
it's picking up big.
He's posting videos more than me. And I'm supposed to be the social media guy.
And I'm definitely not that guy. Trust me. But yeah, it's been, if it weren't for Q and y'all motherfuckers pushing me to do it, this shit would not be happening like this. So
this man say you would both get that work in Fight Night. Stop playing. Yo, listen.
I would, but I don't know.
And bro, I don't think you know how nice I am at Fight Night, bro. I mean, I'm him. Like I'm him.
Oh shit,
bro. Listen, we could go for the name. We both Anthony, right? We battle for the name. Whatever you want to do, you know what I'm saying? Like you just let me know.
You might give me that work because I don't play that shit.
You just let me know,
I play
man.
Undisputed more than I play Fight Night. But I don't play shit, to be honest. I be playing 2K like once a week. I get my ass whipped in everything right now because I don't play enough.
They need your guys' voices to put me out because I have boxing IQ. I was a decorated amateur. They need you guys to put me out because I have boxing IQ. I was a decorated amateur. Okay, that's what's up, bro. What's your name? We got Mr. Troll Baby, Eddie. You know him?
See Mr. Truzy? I can't see it. Oh, Troll, where's it at?
Right here.
Oh, damn. I can't see the picture. Damn. It popped up on the goddamn screen. That was good.
Hold on. All right. Hey, Eddie, what's your favorite combo that you've either thrown in a fight or wish you had the opportunity to throw?
I used to use that right uppercut, left hook, right hand, and left hook a lot. A lot of that was because I don't know if y'all know about have they heard? Well, of course they heard of Danny Davis. Danny Davis had us doing it like on the mitts. Like back in the day, I used to do that shit on the mitts constantly with him, and that's really where we kind of developed that. And then don't get me wrong, there's a lot of different other combinations I like to use. Obviously the 1-2 was a big one I like to use. The jab right hand, straight right hand, but that right uppercut, left hook, right hand, left hook was always. And because I'm, a smaller heavyweight, faster than most, I was able to get it off. Like even with Dimitrenko, if you watch the Dimitrenko fight, I used it a lot in there. I just use combinations in general, but that was a combination I used a couple of times, more than a couple of times in there. Which is a 4-punch combination. It's not easy to throw in a fight situation, but for that particular fight, and even in other fights, I used it a lot. So that kind of been something I used over the years.
Coach, what did you think about McClellan? He was a bad boy. Oh, man, come on, man. You already know what I think about him, man. How can you deny that guy? You know what I'm saying? We got your boy, Mr. Brunson Body in the building.
Yo,
Brunson.
hashtag Brunson Body. Fuck you, Aaron. Hold on.
What do you guys think about the guy? We were just talking about that,
Yeah,
man.
hey,
Yeah, man.
Go ahead,
crazy
go ahead.
fight. No, it's a crazy fight.
Yeah, I don't think. I don't know, man, if they're doing this shit just to get some eyes on it or something.
Like, do you think, I'm having a feeling like that when it comes,
out.
it's gonna fall out.
And I won't believe that shit gonna happen until they both in the ring throwing punches at each other. Because it's just so hard to believe. That is such a different thing than what we would expect from Jake Paul at this point in his career. Like he went from fighting guys who were, either out past their prime or MMA fighters to like I said, way past their primes like Mike Tyson, to now fighting a guy who might be on the downside, but still currently is a dangerous fighter. Like he's still dangerous for actual top heavyweights right now. You know what I mean? So, man, I don't know what to say. I hope for his sake he knows what he's doing, because this is a dangerous ass fight for him to put himself into. Yo.
Eddie, how did you constantly beat taller fighters? I've had a hard time with this one dude who's 6 inches taller than me.
Honestly, my defense is what really does it. A lot of times guys want to land, and if they can't land or comfortably land, they tend to try harder, to land. So what happens for me is, and then I'll walk people down. It's also like a pride thing. So when you see a smaller guy walking you down, coming towards you, you say, knock this little motherfucker, get this little dude off my back, this little gnat out of here. And they throw and they miss, and then I hit them with 2 or 3. It just kind of unsettles them. And then, in fights, guys will try to tussle. Like, I'm heavier, I'm bigger, I'm taller, but I got a lower center of gravity. They try to push me off. Nah. Lower center of gravity, motherfuckers try to lay on you. I picked them up, dropped them a couple times, pushed them. They looking at me like, what the hell is going on? So the confidence slowly, not slowly, quickly leaves their body. So it's
Do you think it's easier boxing bigger guys or
for me, not typically. Not typically, because there's so much more you have to deal with. And why Vladimir was such a much harder fight. He was 6 inches pause taller than me. So it was harder because he understood how to keep his hands on me and keep me at bay. And he was stronger and more sturdy than most of the guys I fought who were tall before me. Now, I'm not going to say the other guys weren't sturdy too, but he was more sturdy and stronger than what I faced before. And Dimitrenko was one that was similar, but he had good boxing skills. Like he had a a good array of his punch selection, his punch capabilities were all good. It just Vladimir was just different. He's a different animal. He understood how to keep the range. He understood how to fight a guy who was smaller and faster and sharper.
We got my man Pookie Man in the building, Coach and Eddie. Blessings to you both, man. Blessings to you, my brother, man. We appreciate you, man. Yeah, man. We are definitely a little confused, like the rest of y'all, about this Anthony Joshua Jake Paul fight, but we have to talk about it. I mean, my prediction is early stoppage if it's real. If it's not real, then anything's possible. You feel me? Like, I mean,
another person get in there.
Yeah, but I mean, if this is a real fight, I got early stoppage. I say no more than 3. Man, shit, I don't even know if we gets to the 3rd. Yeah. I mean, what the hell does Jake Paul do, man?
I don't know, man. I really don't know. Unless he grew 6 inches overnight, I don't see him having no chances, no way that he can. Because it's just, and I know it's not all about the size and all that. Yeah, but there's size and skill. Like,
facts.
Joshua has more skill too. You know what I mean? He has an Olympic background. He's a gold medalist, regardless of whether you believe his gold medal trip was real. But, you know, I think he lost a couple fights on the way, but it doesn't matter because he's still a gold medalist. Then on top of that, he's former heavyweight champion of the world, 2 times? You know what I mean? So, you know, you can't overlook that pedigree. You know what I mean? Jake Paul's famous. Yes, he is. But fame is not going to help him in this goddamn situation. The only thing that's going to help him in there is boxing skills. And I'm not saying he doesn't have any, but he doesn't have enough, in my opinion. And, you know, hopefully he can prove me wrong. It would be interesting to see it, but I just really doubt it.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, that's it, guys. I mean, there's not really too much to talk about on this particular topic other than, I don't know. I mean, let's see. Was Tyson the last American heavyweight the mainstream promoted? I know we had Evander Holyfield, but the lush wasn't the same. Yeah. So my question is, do we need that marketable American heavyweight?
That's a good question.
Yeah, I mean, Deontay Wilder was the last guy.
Yeah, Wilder. Yeah, you can't forget Wilder. Yeah. Wilder was a big name that people, you know, people really respected. You know, he's fuck around going to be in the Hall of Fame too. So
and he was knocking guys out.
Yeah,
let's be honest, yo. Like as horrible as Wilder fought in a lot of situations, he knocked out a few guys, bro.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. 100%.
Like he knocked out a few guys. I mean,
he knocked out a good group of guys.
I mean, he arguably knocked out Tyson Fury, man. They let Tyson Fury survive that first fight, man. I mean, truthfully, bro. Like
I'm not gonna argue.
Right?
So much about that, but
yeah, like the way he hit the canvas, boom! Like if that would have been a biased referee, and that referee said it's over, you wouldn't have been mad about it. Like,
you couldn't have complained.
Yeah, because
I'd have been like, "What the fuck?" Like, I was mad at Tyson, not mad at him. Like, why you get caught with that opportunity? You can't give them the only opportunity they have to win and give them the opportunity. Like, no, you shut that shit down.
Now, what do you think about the people who like started criticizing Malik Scott? Shout out to Malik Scott. That's my guy. But I don't know, it's your guy too.
Yeah.
But ever since he started, like, do you think that Malik was making a mistake trying to make him a more technical fighter? Because we all know that Malik Scott's a technical guy.
Right.
Do you think that he was, or do you just think that was Deontay Wilder just not performing anymore?
I think it was a little bit of both. I think with Deontay, it was just coming to an end. You know what I mean? It happens. You know, he was older. You know what I mean? He was like 38, 39 at the time. You know what I mean? When Malik came in. So it's not like he got a young version of him. You know what I'm saying? Like it was not going to be he wasn't the best version of Wilder. And he had caught him in the midst of those tough fights with Tyson. So, but I think he should have focused more on adding to than taking away from what he was doing wrong. Like, I think
you think he was taking away?
Not taking away. That's a bad choice of words, but trying to correct some of the things he was doing wrong. I mean, it's really difficult to now take somebody who's been doing that for so long.
I think it's almost impossible.
Yeah. Bro. But Wilder, give him credit, he tried. He tried to do some of the things that Malik wanted him to do. And truth be told, it wasn't the wrong way to fight necessarily for him in his style, but in his size, but it's just too late. It's like that at that point, the only thing you can do is make his right hand more potent. and that's by adding a jab. That's it. Defense, trying to make him, try to post maybe a little bit. You can do that a little bit, extend the arm, which he kind of did a little bit anyway, but have him do that a little more, make that a little more educated, and just make him have a better jab. Just emphasize the jab a little bit more. But trying to add hooks to combinations, trying to get him to use footwork and dance around guys and pity pat till he gets the shot. That's just not going to work for him. Yeah. His way was surprise. Here come that big right hand down the pike that you didn't expect, and now it knocked you down, knocked you out. That was it. So just make his jab a little bit better, and try not to try to add a couple things, but not too much, because it's like taking a fucking a finished product or something that's not broken and trying to fix it. Right. You know what I mean? You're going to add more problems than you're fixing. You know what I mean? Especially for him, regardless of how he lost to Tyson Fury, he was going to lose to Tyson. Tyson's just a better fighter. No disrespect, but yeah, I just think I think you try to put too much there, too much focus on the boxing, and should have just gave him a better couple tools to use on top of what he already had. You know what I mean? You can't fix stuff that's completely broken but still works. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Wilder had a nice jab in the Bermain fights. What happened? I'm gonna be honest. That's where he actually looked like a good boxer when he fought Stavern. Stavern. His first fight, I thought he looked good. The second fight, he got him out of there quick. Yeah. That was probably his best performances that I've ever seen from him. Both fights.
And he didn't get him out in the first fight, which was crazy. He got him out early in the second. That shit was quick.
Yeah, man. I think Wilder was starting to make some gains in attracting the casuals, but it ended after the losses to Fury. Yeah, I mean, it was more so that third fight that I think that's when it went downhill for him. Yeah. I tried to get Eddie to fight Brunson body.
Yo, that's why I got the fast food. I remember they was telling me. I think somebody told me that he said that shit. That was clean.
I'm still mad we didn't get AJ versus Wilder. Me too, bro. I think that would have been great. That would have been an American hype fight, versus the UK. Like that would have been it. Like that would have been fight of the.
It's
too late now.
And you know what fucked it up too was that fight with Wilder when he fought Joe Parker.
Yeah,
and Joe Parker beat him.
That really ended it.
Yeah. That finalized it, and then he lost after that to Zhang and all that. It was just a wrap after that. You know what I mean? So it's just unfortunate. I'm happy. I like Joe Parker. He's a real good fighter, a good guy too. It's just we missed that opportunity because that was the only way that shit was gonna happen.
Yeah, man. But yeah, guys, man, I'm gonna end the live at 40 minutes because we still got a bunch of lives to do for the rest of the month. As you guys already know, man, we got the Black Friday sale. If you guys want to check that out, go to CoachAnthonyBoxing.com. I got the biggest Black Friday blowout sale that I've had ever. Okay, we got all the courses right here. Individual courses, $47. We got the mini bundles, $47, which gives you 3 courses, okay, plus an ebook, plus access to the private community. And then we got all 16 courses bundled up into the Master Boxing Bundle for $267. All you got to do is go to CoachAnthonyBoxing.com. We got Fast Eddie all over the courses. And, of course, you know that we got $1 Million mitts coming out this month, guys. This month, I've been showing you guys the commercials. I'm going to be teaching you everything I know about mitt work. Listen, I charge anywhere from $200 to $300 for a mitt work session. I know guys with no boxing experience charging $100 for a mitt work session. Okay, so if you go ahead and you get the course that I'm about to teach and you go out there, you're gonna make your bread back so quick because you could charge $50, $100, $150. It all depends on how you market yourself and how good you are. I'm gonna also teach you guys how to go ahead and do some of that too, man. So for my people out there that are hustlers trying to get some money and you want to learn how to hold mitts the right way. And for some of my boxing coaches who just want to be better boxing coaches, this course is going to be all that, man. I mean, Eddie's in it. What you think about the modules that we've been putting into this course?
I learned from it. That's all I can say because I'm holding mitts a lot now. So a lot of what we've done in there, there's a couple things. One in particular, there's a portion, I don't want to give too much away, but where I'm trying to, and I couldn't for some reason figure out how to catch the uppercut 2 uppercuts. And I don't know why I shouldn't have this issue, but he just showed me something we was in the middle of doing. I'm like, damn, okay, so I can do it that way. You know,
You've been giving a lot of mitt work.
And that's what I've been doing.
I seen you today. So, you must have gave like 30 rounds of mitt work today.
Facts. And then I got people even after that coming, you need a couple rounds. Just one more around my ass. I've been beating on my arms, this crap, man, my wrist and all that, but we do it for the people.
Yep. So I just put the link in there for the waiting list, guys. Go ahead, click that link, join the waiting list for $1 Million Mitts. You guys are definitely gonna appreciate this one. If you guys been following me for a long time, you know that mitts is definitely something that helped put me in the position that got you guys even listening to me right now, to be honest. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, people like credibility. And even though I always knew how to teach boxing, people started to listen to me more when they see me in the corner of some of these big fights and see me with guys like Eddie and see me with guys like Tevin and guys like Raymond Ford and guys back in the day like Hank when he was still on the uprise of his career. So, you know, it helped me so much in my career, and that's why I want to pay it forward and give you some of that stuff. So guys, definitely get on that waiting list. It will be out soon. And definitely go to the website and check out the Master Boxing Bundle and all the courses, man, because truthfully, we teach so much in that stuff, and I'm holding mitts in all those courses. So if you put 2 and 2 together, you can actually learn how to hold mitts about the Master Boxing Bundle indirectly. Yeah. You know what I mean? Certain things. And then, of course, the mitt work course is what's going to take it to a whole nother level. But anyway, guys, we'll be here tomorrow. We got something special lined up for you tomorrow. So make sure you guys are, you know, you got your bell notifications on. If you don't have my number, text me at 215-709-5437. And see y'all tomorrow. For $1 Million Mitts. Why did I call this $1 Million Mitts? Because I'm going to make you look like $1 million, man. As long as you let me guide you, as long as you listen, as you learn the stuff that I'm going to teach you with a pair of mitts. I'm gonna level up your mitt game 100%. I got a lot of things to say about mitt work because mitt work literally changed my life.
What's his full name? What's Coach Anthony's? Anthony's first name was Anthony's last name.
Anthony Rodriguez, Coach Anthony, in that corner of weight 4.
A lot of people don't know, when I first came into this boxing game as a trainer, you know, mitts was really what people hired me for. Working with professional fighters that put me in world title corners right off the bat just because they like the way I hold a pair of mitts. This is something that your clients are gonna love. This is something that your fighters are gonna love. Always a lane for somebody who knows how to hold mitts. The one thing that I could say is if you're gonna do something, you wanna do it the right way. I like to think that I'm a person who could teach you how to do this at the highest level, considering I've been to the highest level of boxing.
2 rounds and you're a world champion, but you gotta work.
He is a defending world champion fighting tonight.
With head trainer, Freddie Anthony Rodriguez.
I work with some of the best boxers in the world. Mitts is what literally put me in that position. You could be a great coach, you could be a great teacher, you could be a great personal trainer. But this is what's gonna capture their eyes. This is what's gonna make people look at you and make people say, hey man, that guy knows what he's doing. I wanna go ahead and work with that person. I'm gonna teach you, it doesn't matter if you have 0 experience or if you have a lot of experience, there's gonna be modules in this course that's gonna help level you up.
You gotta change. Yeah. Sean. Whoa. You see that?